Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victor A. Horner and I am Solution Architect for several Microsoft technologies. Please like this video if you liked it and subscribe my channel to stay up to date. Thank you very much and enjoy this video. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to enable hybrid join, how to check if hybrid join is working, how to validate if your workstation is hybrid joined well. I have two Active Directory forests named user.onpremto.cloud and resources onpremto.cloud. I have created a two-way forest trust between both forests. I have successfully created a M365 tenant and have configured a custom domain on premto.cloud as primary user and resources domain. I have successfully deployed ADFS service and enabled device registration. Now I can start with hybrid join configuration. I have connected our user and resources forest with our M365 tenant by installing Azure Active Directory connector. I have configured Azure Add Sync service in user forest directly on DC1. Now I am going to configure hybrid join and join my WH4B demo workstation to our M365 tenant. This is my fresh deployed Windows 11 VM hosted in Azure Data Center. I don't have any configuration on that machine. Hybrid join requires a domain join. I am going to domain join this VM to my resources forest so that I can demonstrate how it is working if you have a multiple forest infrastructure. Before I am going to domain join my VM, I need to configure my network card so that I can resolve my resources forest domain. So I am navigating to DNS settings and simply change my automatic DNS configuration to manual. DC2 is my DNS server for Resources Forest. I'm going to use this as my primary DNS server. I don't have any secondary DNS server, so I will keep it empty. After successful DNS configuration, I am going to domain join my virtual computer. I am using PowerShell for that purpose. Use add computer cmdlet as the right command to domain join of a Windows computer to your domain. Make sure that you have an active domain account, which is allowed to join computers to your Active Directory. After successful domain join, you need to restart your computer to complete this task. I am not going to deep dive into hybrid join technology in this video. I am going only to demonstrate how you can enable hybrid join in a multi-forest environment. Visit my blog to get more details about hybrid join and everything what is related to this technology. After the reboot, I am running ds-regcmd/status command to see if we have any hybrid join configuration is persisting in this Active Directory forest. As you can see, I don't have any hybrid join configuration right now, so I can continue with hybrid join deployment. Domain join computer objects need to be synchronized to Azure AD, so take care if your computer objects are synchronized to M365. I'm starting AAD synchronization cycle to make sure that my computer object is really synchronized to my tenant. In the next steps, we are going to configure Azure AD Connect, so make sure that synchronization is not running at the moment. Go to your Azure AD Connector server and open Azure AD Connector configuration. Click on Configure to start configuration. Select Configure Device Options to proceed with Hybrid Join configuration and continue with Next. Continue with Next in the deployment overview and enter credentials for your global administrator account. After successful connection to M365, you can continue with Device Options configuration. Here you can only select one option each configuration run. Continue with Next, after choosing Configure Hybrid Azure AD Join option. We have only modern clients, so I'm going to select Windows 10 or later as device operating systems. Next step will activate Hybrid Join in your schema configuration. You can also download the script for SCP configuration if you want to configure Hybrid Join via GPO. Enter credentials for all forest where you want to enable Hybrid Join. I am using my ADFS service as authentication service because my primary domain is federated and requires a federation service for any login requests. In the next steps, we need to update ADFS service for device authentication. My ADFS service is located in my user forest, so I need user forest administrative permissions for this step. Azure AD Trust will configure your local environment as service principal in the tenant so that modern authentication has no issues during certificate signing. Click on Next to validate configuration. Now the wizard is finished to configure hybrid join, So continue here with Configure button to enable hybrid join. Configuration is completed now, and we can check if our virtual computer can hybrid join to our tenant. As a very first step, after hybrid join configuration, make sure that your client can receive group policy updates. So simply run gpupdate/force and wait for successful update. As a next step, you need to check if hybrid join task is running and has a valid trigger. Open Windows Task Scheduler. Go to Microsoft and open Windows Hive. Search for Workplace Join. This is the task which is responsible for hybrid join. Open the task and check if you have a valid trigger. I can recommend to configure additional trigger which is running automatically every 20-30 minutes to speed up the hybrid join process. If you have permissions to run scheduled tasks, you can simply run it manually, but take care the task is running with NT system user and not with your current user. For additional information, read my Demystify Hybrid Join article. You can find the link to my article in the description of this video. After the task runs successful, you can start AAD sync cycle to update device registration status in the tenant. Go to Azure Active Directory, enter ID, and look for your device. As long your registration status is pending, hybrid join is not finished. After several minutes, run again ds-regicmd/status command and check if your device state is Azure adjoined and domain joined to yes. If so, your device is hybrid joined well. Now you can update your device status in Azure Active Directory. Registration status has now a valid date. It means that you can now successfully use hybrid join technology. Thank you very much for watching this video. Visit my blog and don't forget to like this video and subscribe my channel.